Yeah, apparently, even some wedding bands cover our songs, but I think that's the ultimate compliment,
Manchester to get a few words with Grant and Taka from amazing rock band Feeder. Hey guys, great to meet you.
Good to meet you too, how you
doing? The band has been going since 1994. Does your music still sound as fresh to you as it did then?
Ooh, good question. I suppose that's really up to the public to decide. I mean, we've always been about trying to do kind of music that's timeless in some way. We've never really been a band that followed the trends. We were always into songs and making music that we like as a band. So we've still, that's what we're still doing.
Yeah.
I think for me it's about, I think a good song can stand the test of time, and if we manage to write a few along the way that have, then that's always been our main goal, isn't it?
Passion and creativeness.
Yeah. But I mean, there's definitely a nice spark in the band still. We've got a lot of almost like a new generation of Feeder fans sort of coming to our shows. We're quite young, so that's a good sign.
Feeder has released 10 studio albums. Are there plans for an 11th?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do another one, yeah. I mean, I've started writing some new stuff. And, this album was really successful. Yeah. It's been our highest charting album for 10 years, and another 4 in the UK chart. So, yeah, I'd like to think we'll start working on a new record sometime next year or early the following year.
How did the side projects Renegades originate?
Well, I mean, I think there's a bit of confusion.
Yeah, it wasn't really planned, wasn't it? Yeah. Kind of, because kind of back to three-piece kind of style, and are we going to say as Feeder or Renegades? And it wasn't kind of, as you said, a bit confused.
Yeah. I mean, we were quite clear. I just had this idea after doing the Silent Cry tour, which was a really long tour. We were 5-piece live. I mean, I just felt like we needed to do something to get back to our roots. We started off as a 3-piece, and that's still kind of our chemistry, obviously amongst all the other stuff. So we decided we wanted to go out and play, smaller venues again, go back to our roots, and make a record that touched on, more the earlier Feeder sound. So we went under the name of Renegades, which confused a lot of people, but it was always Feeder. I mean, it's the same band. It's not. Some people think that Renegades is our side band, but it's not. It's still Feeder. It was just us going back, we're stripping it all back, going back to our roots, and I think it was a really important move for us. I think it ignited a spark, and it made us sort of realise, what we needed to do next. It's good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it something you would consider trying again?
What, with the Renegades thing? Or go back to the 3-piece? Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to do something different. I'm sure we would. It's quite fun going back and not having. Obviously I love the band at the moment. It's got great chemistry. Obviously having Tommy and CC on keyboards, adds like a new dimension to it. But sometimes it's quite nice to go back to your roots and go back to basics sometimes. So if you feel the need, it could happen. But I'm not sure if it will or not. Our songs could kind of work in a very stripped back way as well. So. It's possible.
Back to split the band.
Yeah. Back to the split bus and no Nicky.
What's your favourite venue to play?
I've got one. There's a few, isn't there?
Well, Barrowland was good.
Barrowland's in Glasgow. It's an absolutely amazing venue.
But this venue, surprisingly, well, it's really great vibe.
I think after last night, I would totally agree with Taka. I think the Albert Hall in Manchester is an absolutely beautiful venue. I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, I love the Roundhouse in London.
Yeah. And Brixton always legendary.
Brixton Academy is a great venue. I mean, I think those are definitely up there, aren't they?
Mm.
What are your favourite tracks to play live?
That's quite a tough one. It sort of varies, really. I mean, for me personally, I'm really enjoying playing a lot of the new record because it just feels fresh. Fear of Flying is, and Tallulah are really, working well. But old feeder classics, I would have to say, just because of the interaction, with the crowd, I'd say High. Even some of the heavier stuff we do, like Eskimo and Universe of Love.
Right, yeah.
And then what's your favourite? My Perfect Day.
You haven't played for
No.
Yeah.
I think it varies from tour to tour, from record to record. It's just nice that we've managed to play, 9 songs, which is almost like the whole album, and they're working really well live, even though we're mixing it, with a lot of old favourites. So far, it's worked really well, isn't it?
Kyoto is good fun to play.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, songs like Just a Dead But Vultures, get a massive reaction from the audience. So they're still fun to play, but they're not necessarily my favourites.
Do many people cover your songs?
Apparently so. I've sort of been to a few pubs where I've walked in. There's been a band like covering the band. Playing Puck Rogers normally. It does happen. Just the One Feeling gets covered quite a lot also. But yeah, I think. Apparently, even some wedding bands cover our songs. But I think that's the ultimate compliment, we all covered bands when we were growing up in school, in our bands, we were at school and stuff. It's, I think it shows that song has made a mark with people, if they cover it.
How would you describe Feeder in 3 words?
Indie rock band. Indie rock band is what we are. But I would say, we're melodic.
Diverse.
Or eclectic or diverse. Genuine. There you go.
If you could do it all again, what would you do differently?
I don't know. I wouldn't really change too many things, would you?
Yeah.
I mean,
but in this business, you can't really plan, isn't it?
No. Yeah. We're still doing it, so we've obviously done something right. I think. What would I change? I think we've released. I think certain singles that we've released over the years haven't been the right ones. That have slightly changed our path. I think and one particular example. I would say, I think if we'd released Feeling a Moment as the first single from Pushing the Senses, we would have had a #1 album, and that is the honest truth. But it was changed last minute by somebody from our label, and we went with it, and I think it was a bit of a mistake. So that's one thing I would change.
What are you guys listening to at the moment?
Well, actually, in the dressing room, there's been a lot of Queens of Stone Age.
We're kind of ready to go.
So Taka's been playing a bit of.
Thanks to Spotify, there's a lot of choice these days. Kind of checking out new artists and other things.
So many, new bands. We actually, we've had some really good support bands. So we had Nova Cub out with us, who were 2 members from Block Party. They're a really good band. You should check them out. Called Nova Cub. And Bride, who played with us last night. That's really good. There's so many great bands out there. I think the good thing about Spotify and the internet now is you can discover new bands, which is how we often, find our support acts.
Is there any Juice Feeder news that you could share with me, maybe an exclusive?
And we might be playing. We're friendly with Noel Fitzpatrick, the super vet. There you go.
That's the end of the interview. Thank you for sparing your time.